Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Minutemen can be very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that.
UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively,
sprinting away. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he will house it.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
They'll run it. Open space at the 25. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Watson. Flips it out in the flat. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Now on the counter. Swapped immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight,
makes the grab in their space. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
From deep, it's Matthews. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Right side, it's Adkins. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Griffin. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. On the move. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Griffin. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Leaves it with the back. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Look out! Got him. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the 1st period. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Powers. Buying a little time to his left. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. Wants to throw again. Rushes on. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball.
And it'll be a touchdown.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Faulkner. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield. It's Watson. They're all over him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. No room to bring it back. They'll go back to work on offense. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. First down, 10 yards to go. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. Blasted as he lets it go. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Dialed up the fake. He's looking to throw. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Right side, it's Griffin. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Abraham. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Abraham. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
When you talk about versatility of the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Powers. Still looking. He turns it loose to the left. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Now they'll run it to the right here. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that left side now. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UMass!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback go.
Intercepted, number 19. Speeding down the right side. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Baldwin. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Right side, it's Griffin. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This defense had its work cut out for them. When a guy can get out of the pocket like that, it'll be 4th and inches. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Drops back on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Quarterback gets the first down. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Rolls right. He'll throw it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Back open in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rolling right and going deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sets his feet. It's Powers. Hauls it in. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Escapes the pressure going right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 3 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's Texas A&M on top right now in a battle of one-loss teams. And I say it all the time, but I really believe the team that can win the turnover battle will be the team that comes out with the W. Back now to your game inside McGurk Stadium. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the visiting head coach. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
All right, Holly. 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw, it's Powers. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Gets the first himself. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The handoff. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Aguilar. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown! Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Faulkner. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Corners are walked up tight. Out wide left, it's Griffin. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sets his feet. It's Watson. Left side, it's Griffin. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on first down. In traffic, it's Griffin. Oh, sweet feet. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. UMass quickly back to the line.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
2nd down, going to throw it. Under pressure, and he gets it away.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
UMass will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Powers. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Making the adjustment. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Sells to fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Keeping his eyes downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. They put on the heat and they blocked it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Play action on 1st down. Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Powers. Back's got it on the screen. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Out wide left, it's Aguilar. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. They'll run it. Here's some daylight. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll try the left side. He's got the 1st down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for running room. Driven back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Trying to slip through and pick it up. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Finds his man, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he will take it in. Touchdown, UMass!
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like, to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RP...
And the ball slipped out. Bounced right back to them.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside. Something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Moves to his right, trying to make magic with his feet. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Drops back, it's Powers. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Give to the fullback. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and long here. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.